Right then, Triumph 1300, 67, 68 is average, as you can see. What a car. Oh, smell the old petrol. First thing you do, guys, drop this petrol out of here and get some fresh in. I'm amazed it's running as well as it is now with it. But what a car, 16,000 some odd miles. 16,905 miles from you. There's some history in there. There's a log I found in the glove box this morning. The owner of the vehicle has been filling the log in as he's gone for fuel, written all the mileage down, the cost of the fuel, how much fuel and so on, from his previous cars all the way through to this car. Condition speaks for itself. What can I tell you? A little bit of surface specky stuff around them. That's Triumph on the side, that's PL. That's the way they've painted. They just didn't have enough paint on them. It's as simple as that. But generally speaking, condition is absolutely remarkable. One of the most amazing things is, look at this. You don't see it very often. We see it now and again. Still got the original plastic. The guy who bought it new obviously couldn't bear to take the plastic off of the door cards. And these nice little touches on Triumphs, look, just quality. Lovely, beautiful door cappings, lovely wood dashboard, just lovely, just bristling with quality. But the problem was, when they were new, was that there was only a group of customers to buy it, only one group, and they were elderly. The younger people didn't want one. The older people did, because they wanted these refinements and a bit of luxury and such like. So they sold quite well to them, but they weren't a volume seller by any means. But they were up against, you know, Beavers and Escorts, which are, you know, sharp and light and jazzy and all the rest of it. And these old girls were just an old wallowing old Triumph, you know, not a big car, we know that. But it's in such superb condition. I mean, it smells just like a brand new car. This car smells as though it came out the showroom yesterday morning. Mileage, as I say, 16,905. We can't guarantee mileage. We keep telling people this, but make your own mind up about it. But common sense tells you it's right. You haven't got to be told about this, you know. Blind man can tell this mileage is right. And look at this, look, the ashtray in here. In them days, very important to have an ashtray handy. Never been used by the looks of it, fortunately. And the lovely little warning lights always appealed to me on Triumphs. Right in front of you, nice and bright, indicator warning lights, low fuel, oil of course, even when the choke's out, and it works. All illuminates out, the choke works on it, main beam up there as well, and a handbrake light, which works. It all works. The downside of them were poor gearbox, poor synchronization. I'm just going to give this a very, very careful drive just up the road there. But I mean very careful, because I've got a sticky brake on it, so beware, whoever buys it, be sure to free off the rear brakes and whatever. Well, you'll check it over anyway, give it a PDI. That's really what it wants. It's the type of vehicle, the type of mileage it's done. It wants re-PDIing, that's what it wants now. But anyway, they suffered with poor synchro on the gearbox. They were known for it. And rubber donuts on the drive shaft. They're front wheel drive, this model. They changed them to rear wheel drive after a while, called them a Dolomite 1300 rather than the Triumph 1300, changed them to rear wheel drive, because the front wheel drive wasn't that popular really, it wasn't that good. But it got a little Triumph Herald engine, which you can hear ticking over there now like a sewing machine. Just couldn't go wrong with them. They were bulletproof, sweet as a nut. I just think it's fantastic. Lovely.